Hey guys, what's up? This is Bella here from Earth. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for my absence, but I am back and I'm here with another weekly video. I wanted to do things a little bit differently. So first, I wanted to add my own crystal bowl healing to the videos, so that is what you are hearing in the background, so that my viewers can at least enjoy some, energetic calibration and healing while they are tuning into the weekly messages. Next, this kind of just happened today, where a figure kind of came forward and wanted to assist with this week's video. I don't know I don't know much about this person. This person is obviously in spirit, and the person that I have with me, and it kind of felt appropriate, is Mr. John F. Kennedy. So he'll be here and I'll be kind of tuning into him, see what he has to say. It's very there's a lot of emotions going on right now in the USA, and since it is for political reasons, I figure maybe this is why he wanted to come forward. So as always, I hope that these messages come through to assist you, to help you align to who it is that you are to love, and that they help you, especially during these trying times. So, all right, I'm gonna kind of focus on this picture. And the reason I chose this picture, I'm gonna show you again. The reason I chose this picture is because I can see in his eyes, and I feel like I can read him a little bit better this way. So I'm gonna take a moment and ground myself. Ask that my spiritual team of helpers, Archangel Metatron, Ascended Master Jesus, are here protecting me, guiding me, and then also Mr. John F. Kennedy. I feel he's really excited to be here. I feel like he's also really excited about what's gonna happen in the future. And I'm looking at him, so I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you guys, but I feel like he's just jumping down, like happy, clapping his hands, happy for the relief that we all feel, and happy for who won, and kind of excited about where we are going as a country and just as a planet. Because I feel like this, from what I feel from him, it feels like this election was not only for the US, but it was for the world. It was for the planet. It was for the planetary ascension. So, all right, Mr. JFK, what else you got? He says to tell Amanda thank you, and I'm not sure who that Amanda could be. I personally watch Amanda Ellis, so it could be Amanda Ellis. I don't know if he has like a living Amanda in his family tree, but he says tell Amanda thank you. This is a trying but pivotal time, is what he's saying. A lot of things will be coming to the surface, more so than they have already. And that's for the purpose of healing. So again, it's like, I almost get the analogy, like you don't know what you have to heal if you don't know what's going on within you, like you don't know you have to heal unless you know something's wrong. And so, I keep hearing him say there's gonna be a lot of good that's gonna be happening for the people. Connections are gonna be worked on. Connections, like internationally with different countries, but as well as just interpersonal in the day-to-day life of us. We are going to be yes, there's going to be a lot of positive changes in our interpersonal relationships that we see from like in our day-to-day lives, as well as at a bigger scale, communities, states, countries, like everything. Lots of healing. Okay, so that's awesome. I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna pull some cards to see the energies of this week. I like I said, he died. I don't even know when he died. Forgive me for all of you history people. But I feel like JFK would have smelled really good. Like, I don't know what cologne, I don't know anything, but I felt like he just would have smelled really good. All right, back to business. All right, so this week, what's going to be happening? What are the emotions? What are the energies for this week? Flow, that's awesome. Pleasure and potential. Okay. Flow. We've got flow. I love these cards. The pictures are awesome. Pleasure and potential. So let me just tune in and let me see what he wants to say. With flow, I mean, clearly this is telling you to just kind of go with the flow, but I feel like he's saying, like, as with the vote count and how that kind of took a long time, a few days after the election day, it's the same thing. Like, we kind of just have to go with the flow and trust that everything is going to work out. And I feel like that was done on purpose, is what he's telling me. Like, the fact that it took so long to kind of know who exactly won, I feel like that was done on purpose so that we can let go, we can surrender to the process, trust the process, trust that everything that we need to know will come when in due time, when it's our time to know. I feel like I want to mention seasons here, kind of just with the season changes. You go with the flow. You know what's coming to a certain extent, and you're just surrendering to the process and adapting as you go. So some flow this week, that's good. Pleasure. I feel like obviously this is telling us to kind of take the initiative to seek out and do what brings us pleasure, so long as it's not hurting people. But the focus, should be, as we're going with the flow, we are tuning into what brings us happiness and brings us feelings of joy and fulfillment and wholeness. And so, as I said, as we're surrendering and we're letting go of things that are out of our control, we kind of just focus on the pleasure and being present is what he's being letting me know. And then the potential. So what does this mean, Mr. JFK? feel like he's saying each different path, each path that one can be faced with still has the potential to bring us to where we need to be. And so I feel like he might have what he might mean is that no matter which way this election would have gone, there would have been the potential for us to still get to where we need to be as a nation, as a people, as a planet. And also the same could be said for our own personal lives. No matter what path we take, so long as we are focusing on our pleasure, each path still has that potential to bring forward our desires and bring us to exactly where we need to be. Thank you. I like him. He has a real nice energy. Okay, so we can just pull some cards out for this week. What other energies want to present themselves that we'll be going through? I feel like he's saying that there's a lot of work that's being done on the spiritual side too. And that he loves, even though he's kind of busy, he loves taking the time to speak with us here. I feel like he's a very strong and compassionate leader. Again, I don't know much about him. And that he really loves being there for people. Okay, so one card came out. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So, we're learning. We're learning. What are we learning? What are we learning? We're learning a new skill. We're learning about our creativity and what it is that we like to do. And kind of fine-tuning and sharpening our skills. So that's the overall energy for the week. Kind of digging deep within ourselves, finding what we like to do creatively, and kind of sharpening those skills, doing that. And, for some it can be drawing, painting. For some it can be music. But yes, fine-tuning and sharpening those skills. So first card we have is Four of Pentacles. I'm just going to go through all the cards. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, getting to work, 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, Nine of Swords, and Seven of Cups. So let me just take a minute. So for this Four of Pentacles, I'm feeling, the collective energy is like afraid of where we are, afraid of where we're going, afraid because of all the turmoil that has been witnessed here, these past 2 years, more so this year. So holding on to the known and unable to look and move forward past those feelings of anxiety, of depression, but more so anxiety of the future and what that might look like. And for the Four of Pentacles, the underlying energy is the Hierophant. So there's this to me tells me, yeah, we're holding on to the way things have been, and there's fear in moving out of that, out of your comfort zones, to really embrace the world as it's changing and where we're going. And so with the Eight of Pentacles, to me, it's like, we're feeling like what we, and I'll say we, this is for the collective energy, what we're focused on is kind of like the 3D reality of how things are. We're focused on, we're just focused on what's going on right now. And it's with the Nine of Swords underneath, and as the underlying energy, it's like, this is what it's doing, where we can't even sleep and rest properly, knowing that we are here. We are seeing so much tension and hatred, and but focusing on, I just want to say this, focusing on the what is, focusing on where we are, and not surrendering is really blocking our progression, in a sense. If we are unable to flow and surrender, these new higher vibrations and ascension is kind of, it's a little bit more difficult to come in and assist with the planetary, awakening and ascensions. But that's the energy. It's very focused on the what is, on the now, on physical, tangible life, the day-to-day life, work, home, relationships, family, and they're holding on too much to that. So much so that now it's like we don't know where the hell we're going for the future. But it's almost like we don't even want to see. It's almost like I don't even want to see what's going to happen because I'm afraid of what's going to happen. And so I feel like with that burden, it's like we're blocking all of the possibilities from happening. So how do we unblock that? How do we unblock that? And I feel like that's what was said with the 3 cards, is we have to go with the flow. We have to surrender. We have to lay all these burdens down and kind of go with the flow, surrender, trusting that we're going to be taken care of, trusting that we have to move out from the known. We have to move out from this energy of what was, how we've been governed as a society, how we've been living, the beliefs that we have, the societal rules and norms. We have to let all of that go so that the new can come through. Yes, love it, Mr. JFK. So I'm going to pull out one card from this here deck. What advice do you have here from Spirit besides trust and surrender? Okay, Ghost Lands. Number 17, Ghost Lands. I'm going to read this. And I'll have it up. All right, here we go. Number 17, coastlands. The quote is, "You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now." Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Living fully in the present, living in the now, is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. So this is another way, focusing on the now, focusing on what brings you pleasure, focusing on your creativity, and hopefully that'll begin to start healing all of the anxiety and the worry that the collective society is feeling. So thank you, JFK. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.